meet someone in person, which I meet a lot of celebrities in person, are you going to tell me you're not real then?
No, it's not about him being real. What I'm asking, what I'm saying, if you could allow me to put out my thoughts here, it's not the fact that Mike is real or unreal. You understand? As a matter of fact, it could be him doing all these things, and I'm not going to be in any way trying even an inch close to defending his act in any way, because whatever way or shape or color we put it, what is bad is bad.
That's right.
Is a scammer. Yeah. And if at all, they said behind every iota, for every rumor, there's some iota of truth. 3 women have spoken on this platform. Obviously, 3 of you cannot be lying. That is my own assumption. So my heart goes out to you guys for whatever it is that you have experienced. But my being on this platform tonight is not because of what you have experienced, but because of what the first lady that spoke said. It's all about providing safety, education, giving other women the kind of orientation that will make them spot the next mic on their platform. That is what I think, that we having this information needs to now go out and say, okay, you know what? It is not every man that comes in your that says hello, hi, that is credible, regardless of their profession. There's some professors that could be on your platform. They are using tie. They dress in nice regalia. I once have a Nollywood actor by the name Coral, and he will come in my inbox and say hello. I've been having somebody send me something Nino Lowo.
Nino Lowo.
I've got in the last month alone, if I won't be lying, I've got about 10 different or more friend requests from me. And I felt, am I that famous? Am I that important? That someone will just be targeting me? And all I do is delete. Another one is a lady evangelist. And every day, like I wake up in the last month, I always see a friend request from her. You understand? This is a lady's name now, because once they know that you are not susceptible to men, they come in ladies. So it comes in different shape and form. There's several times that I've seen it.
I think it's a group. They're like a group of people.
Now, my husband, these people are operating as a group of network.
That's right. It's a clique.
They are the next Ushy puppies. You understand? So it's not just, and this is what we need to now recognize, that social media is no longer a place to just socialize blindly. It is a place to socialize with emotional intelligence. And whenever you are coming on there, treat everybody you meet on social media as a total stranger.
Yes, I do now.
As a total stranger. And then
I think, to be honest with you, I think we're all aware of that. That we're coming in.
It's so annoying. How can somebody that prominent and what have you? And these are the people that I don't want to go deep into that, but it's the fact that a lot of women, 1,500 pounds. That's not a joke, man. So multiply 1,500 by 10 women in a year. What do you come up with? So it's a very lucrative business these people are doing. Yeah, and they know exactly whatever they are doing. And I will not excuse that for any dime. The most important thing is, if you've got the evidences and what have you, and you want to pursue this on your own, you feel like a strong a team of women who do this together, you can get it done in this part of the world. But go to Nigeria, it's dead. You understand?
I know.
If you can find a legal formal way to actually follow this up, I think it will work better.
I tried when he said.
And another thing is, the more information you put out there against him, the lesser your case, weighty your case will be. You know why? Because you are empowering them to find a kind of counter response.
Yes. So hold on. So
if you really want to pursue this, and I'm talking to you from a community support viewpoint now, and I'm not just giving my personal opinion. If you really think you desire justice and you want to pursue this, it may be better. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah.
It may be
Yeah.
better that you mobilize the group of people that is been impacted one way or the other,
And sign
and then
petition.
try to look for a more constructive way to get in, because the more of this info you bring out and you give evidences, the lesser your case, weighty your case will be when it gets to the court of law. But I would want to see people like this being really, really dealt with, because we need cases of celebrities out there so that at least they can serve as a kind of a scapegoat. There's a lot of them out there. But above all, in our various network, and well done to Rose for bringing this, need to educate women. It is not every man saying, I love you. So many women are suffering in this UK because not just UK, Nigeria, everywhere. They just know. They know what to say and what to do.
Yeah.
And then women will just be pouring and what have you. You understand? We need to
sorry.
circle. If we can't, then we need to reduce it one way or the other.
But it's not just Mike Ezuruonye doing this. I've caught Frederick Leonard too. I caught him. I've caught him.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Don't let me start on him. He
There's
was
so
the
many
first.
of them, and this is why I said to you that it's a network.
Wait.
He was the first one.
Okay, Kemi has said it's
That's probably what opened it up for me.
I'm gonna pick up
He
from
was the very first one for me.
Hold on a minute, Cherise. Hold on.
I'm gonna pick up from what Kemi
And they
said.
actually know the kind of women to target. They look into your profile. If you're outside Nigeria, if either in UK or London, those are the people, in America or London.
Well, if you had looked at my profile, you would have seen that I was a federal agent. So you had no business.
Whether we like it or not, what we women don't realize is that just by mere picture, men can tell if we are emotionally vulnerable or not. It does not matter how much of powder or what have you that we put on. They can see beneath the skin. Why? Because it is their nature. Men are on this platform, they can attest to that. So it's not about what you say or what you do sometimes. It is the fact that men have got the foresight and insight to dissect you as a woman from your picture and the things you write on your profile. And that is why we always say to women, don't just put yourself out there. Think consequences. If one is not smart enough to get you, it might be another person that will get you. What's time to be on social media is when you are emotionally low.
Yeah.
When you are emotionally low, you have no business on social media. You may
that's when people go, and that's when people go on social media the more.
They do everything as if a superwoman, but trust me, if any man that wants to get a woman, every woman has got a price tag. And that price tag does not always equate money.
What is your price tag?
It doesn't always equate money. And so when people talk big and they act big, it doesn't matter your career. In fact, a downfall driver can get a medical doctor. It's all about knowing the right button to press.
Okay,
And
this is why I like it.
You're
You're always dropping the bombs.
Yeah.
Well done. Kemi climax.
Yes,
Thank you.
I love you, lady. I do love you. Well done.
No, that's true. So if the downfall driver has the right moves, he can get
You
to
can
many
get any
things.
lady.
Exactly. You know, you say it's all in the women. We are just like package.
Okay then. So before I get back to Sandra, let me speak with Chris Isiegbu, who is a UK-based lawyer, businessman, also an actor. So Chris, please let's hear from you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone.
Good afternoon. Good evening.
To this platform, and kudos to Charm Magazine and Sister Rose. I just want to pick on some vital points.
Yes.
Because I was taking notes. I don't know if you can see pens. Because Cherise made a point.
Cherise? Yes.
You said you saw Michael Ezuruonye face to face.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Okay. So when you saw him face to face, what is the level of conversation you guys have engaged in before seeing him? Was it just hi on social media? Were they conversation regarding transaction of money? Were they something to do with he's going to send some money to your account, for you to transfer a check or something like that? What was the conversation before
No,
you guys?
no, I'm sorry.
Go on.
No, our conversation, see, what you have to understand with Mike and I, our conversations really weren't of a romantic nature. That came into play later on because I had supposedly been involved with somebody else. So when he came into me, it was basically to help him, assist him with doing wire transfers. I would say maybe that's why I wasn't approached the way others were. Sandra might have been approached because ours was more of a business type situation. He dealt with some women in the United States. It was always transferring money from him day after day after day. I would make 5 to 6 transactions in one day, Western Union, where it got to a point they told me I couldn't even do it anymore. I would have to wait 2 to 3 days to do another one. There was always a different name, but then there was always one particular name that always the money would come to the account in Nigeria. He never actually touched my accounts until he decided to make the mistake that he decided that he wanted to deposit a $3,400 check in my account. Now, like I said, being in the type of profession that I'm in and having the type of relationship that I had with Citibank, they immediately, for some reason, suspected something wasn't right, much to my knowledge, because I trusted this man. I believed this man. We had built a rapport together. Not only were we supposedly maybe business partners, not lovers, but really good friends. Friends, someone that I could trust and believe in, thinking that he would never ever hurt me. So, and of course, if you say I want to put a check into your account, why would I think that you would do something to harm me? Why would I think that that check wouldn't go through? Once Citibank told me that that check wouldn't go through, I approached him. I let him know. He assured me that he had made deposits before. He couldn't understand why his check wouldn't go through my account, and something had to be wrong with Citibank. Citibank, really? A global conglomerate? I don't think so.
Okay.
And then you turned around and did the same thing to the Wells Fargo account. You weren't satisfied with Citibank, so you put $500, 4 checks in the Wells Fargo account. They immediately, because like I explained, these banks in the United States, they talk to each other, whether you have an account with them or not. They
Okay.
immediately shut the account down.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But my point is,
Okay.
at the point you met Michael Ezuruonye one-on-one,
Ezuruonye, yes.
was there any conversation in regard to the previous check that you've cleared or anything that has to do with money? Did he say anything like that to you?
Yes, all our transactions were about money. All of our transactions were money. Wire transfers.
Let me stop you there.
But no, you have to understand, it wasn't my money. It was always money that he was sending to me, to other people.
I know. Okay, what happened is they use you as an intermediary to transfer money all over the chain.
Exactly.
I know. Yeah, I know why. That's why I'm asking this. I'm gonna come back to Rose, but I just want to quickly touch on some things, because before I jump into my point, I need to get a very convincing answer from you. When you saw him,
I have receipts.
You guys had a
I have receipts. Yes.
No, I know receipts could be anything. I just want to know if you
No,
guys
receipts
had
can't be
a
anything.
conversation about check transaction and sending of money.
Yes.
Okay. That's fine.
Always. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you now. You have a cogent point because you've seen him one-on-one. Let me move to Rose.
Yes.
One thing I want to say is, you see this thing you guys were saying on the phone, I was taking notes. There is an element of a chain of fraudulent acts in all this conversation. In terms of what I'm trying to say is, this is a blockchain. It's a chain of guys that does this thing And what they do is, when they try to get you and they see you're not falling for their game, they divert their conversation with you as an agent of picking up checks for them. Straight up, it's fact. So with Rose, I can tell straight away, I'm not in you, but I can tell what happened to your own case. Your case was...
Sandra.
Oh, you mean Sandra? For a moment, I was like, Sandra.
Oh, so the lady in the middle, because I'm seeing Rose Graham. Oh, so Sandra, sorry, my sister, I'm sorry.
It's all right,
so
it's all right.
What happened in your case is, what they do is, as I said, I'm not advocating for Michael Ezuruonye or advocating for fraudulent acts. But what has happened to you, what they do, and is a norm in the scam world.
Wait, Chris, I'm going to try to mute everyone now because I'm hearing a lot of noise.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry, can you just mute? No, Princess is muted. I think it's Michael.
I think it's Princess.
No, it's not Princess.
Oh, okay.
Princess is muted. I think it's this person.
Much better.
I thought I got the person.
That's Mike.
There we go. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
So, what happened in terms of your case, Sandra, is what they do. It might be Mike. I've got 2 points to dwell on. One, it could be Mike. Sometimes they could have boys working under them that do these things for them. It could be.
I know that. Yeah, I know
I'm not ruling that out. But what they tend to do most of the time is when they approach you online, they talk to you, they see you're vulnerable, maybe you fall in love with them or something because they've got sweet mouths.
I wouldn't say vulnerable. Yeah, they just got sweet.
Why do you have to be vulnerable?
Why do they have to be vulnerable? You're not.
Yeah, I'm not a vulnerable woman.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm very.
Yeah, because
strong.
the reason why I'm saying that is because sometimes some people might have their previous relationship, maybe domestic violence or something. That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to say. So when men come into you, obviously you've downloaded all your family background to him.
Yeah.
He takes that as an advantage. To play around you. You see what I'm saying?
I hear that. Yeah.
So then moving into the next chapter, what happens is when they try asking you for money, you send to them. Maybe for example, in your case, you said you sent up to £1,500.
Not all at once. Not all at once.
Yes. Oh, in total. In total, all the money you remitted to Michael Ezuruonye or the so-called Mike.
Yeah.
Is 1,500. And I'm very sure he has come back to you again subsequently after the 1,500 to send him some money, making up different stories. But
yeah, the stories went on and on. The next one was he ran over a woman in the street.
Thank you. That is where I'm coming to. That is where I'm coming to. So in your case, what he has done is he has transferred you from being a MAGA, which is somebody taking money from, and he has transferred you into an agent to be a picker. There's what they call picker. So he's using you as a picker now. I don't know if it's Michael Ezuruonye or it could be anybody.
I was going to say that.
Yes,
we just use the word alleged.
I don't know who exactly. I don't know who the person is. So what he was doing with you was he could not get more than 1,500 from you. So they were using you as an agent to be picking up money for them. So sometimes they come with the idea of telling you to send some Amazon card. I don't know if anybody experienced it.
The other victims had that.
Sometimes.
I never had that.
Sometimes they put money. Sometimes they ask you. They can transfer some money. They can tell you to put it through PayPal. Sometimes they do game card. They do those things. They do. I'm just.
Okay, I hear that. So what about all the receipts that we've got in his name.
You know what's going to happen? I think
What
that
about the receipts?
I think that at this point we're going to let a lawyer come in to let us know
The receipts.
what is going to happen with the receipt and all the evidence that
Yeah.
you have.
Yeah.
Because this is just one part of it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's just
Exactly.
story. And hopefully, Mike has said he's going to come into the country and we're going to sit down and have this.
Right. And the solicitor's paper. I've got the solicitor's papers with me. You can see they're fraud. It's fraud.
Okay,
Yeah,
what?
but can I ask you, Sandra? Sandra, you live in the UK,
Yeah,
and I'm very sure you do watch BBC, Panorama, and
Yeah.
so on and so forth. In
Yeah.
this country, there was a time people do impersonate people, do even in Peckham, Southeast, they do photo ID. They go into the bank and pick up money. People do it. Before technology gone into, yeah, I'm just trying to tell you, before technology advanced and they innovate in technology, they started using biometric and all that.
Yeah.
People do those things. You have to remember, technology is not as advanced in Africa compared to the Western world. So
Right.
anyone can change somebody's passport. I'm not advocating for Mike. I'm just telling you from a legal point of view.
Right. Well,
Anybody, the technology in Africa is not as advanced as America or the UK. So people can easily walk into the bank and give you Mike's name with, remember, the passport they're using to pick the money does not have to have like for like Mike's image on it. Anybody can put his picture and say his name is Michael Ezuruonye and walks into the bank and clear out money.
Like that here in the UK. That's when you pick up money.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying to you.
What
That is what I'm saying.
can happen in Nigeria?
Yeah.
But let me give you one minute. I know you're fully convinced that the person you've been dealing with is Mike Ezuruonye, but he's trying to give us instances and a background of what Nigeria is like, and that it could be other people using his image, but you are really convinced.
Yeah. Well, I've got solicitor's letters from him.
Yes, that's why I'm coming there. I'm still landing. Listen, if I finish with you, you go home and you go and drink coffee and relax. I'm telling you.
I need more than coffee.
You know what they can do? They can go to the length. You see what they do. Once they finish with you, they see you're proving difficult. They have another chain of group of people that will approach you on a different platform that will pretend to be like a legal practitioner. They do that. Then you now jump into that again, thinking they are in that game to help you, to rescue you. But you're not knowing you're falling a victim of the same blockchain. They are a chain. It's a chain of a group. That's what they do.
It's his chain because he's got 500 of them that he allows to impersonate him, use his footage.
No, you don't. You don't say he because you don't. That's what I said to you. The way the system works in Africa is different from the way it works in Western world. Some part of the Africa is a lawless country. Sorry to say.
Yeah.
You know, it's just getting better now.
Corruption.
It's just getting better. There's corruption in the UK everywhere, but I know definitely. Yeah, but I understand. But I know definitely.
No disrespect. I'm not disrespecting you. I'm talking about the country itself.
Yeah.
The
corrupt people.
Not everyone in
Nigeria. You with me?
To be honest with you, they will send you a letter-headed paper, solicitor this. They will break down some laws from you. It's all same chain. It's a network. Trust me, I'm telling you now. It could be Michael Ezuruonye, I don't know, but I'm just telling you, there are people that does this as a 9-to-5 job in Africa. They sit down in an office. I
hear what you're saying. Yeah.
So the thing is, in your case, the case of the 500,000, whatever it is, they used you as an agent to clear the money because you're in the Western world. Because if they send that money to an African account, it will raise a flag straight away. That's what they do. So they use you as
it doesn't raise a flag.
Yes, and also with the other lady, Cherise, she said she's cleared few checks. The reason why she cleared some of the check is because in American banks, Citibank and so a Chase Bank and all that, if you're a loyal customer to their banks, when anybody sends you a check, they will clear the money first before they wait for 5 days.
I know, and then you go, the money He's gone.
Thank
Yeah.
you. So because they've used that first time, second time, third time,
Yeah.
the bank figured out something is wrong.
So let's
There's-
get back to that. You're saying allegedly. She wasn't dealing with no fake Mike. It was him. She's doing it for him. She's
That-
met him.
Okay, sorry. Can I just ask you a question here? Sorry,
met
please.
him.
Sorry. You said Sherry's met Michael.
She's met him.
Did they snap a picture together? Is there
No,
something
I
tying them
don't know. You
together?
have to ask her. I don't
Yeah,
know.
You see,
She's still
those
there.
are the things, those are the things.
Very
She
solid one.
Hello?
she said
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys?
Caroline.
Okay.
Sorry, I would like
No. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, did you say
Okay, what I'm saying, the checks never went through because of my
There is
relationship
your
with
video
the bank.
is off. Can you please put
I
on
know. I can't get back in for some strange reason.
No, you can get back in. Just click on the icon, the video icon, because these are serious allegations. So
Okay, wait a minute. I'm trying to. Okay, so let me try to get this in again. It's no, it's still coming up. Your microphone is unmuted. It says my video has stopped.
Right.
Okay.
So click something because it happened to Princess earlier.
Well, we can hear you though. We can hear you clearly.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Can you
Well,
see
as long
Can you see the icon video?
I can let me see. Let me try this again.
tap on your screen, then you see the
Before you
video
come
icon.
there, can I hear from Caroline? Then I'm going to come back to you because I've got questions for you. I left the floor. I need everyone to speak, and of course,
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see who's speaking and everything, but I just can't see anybody.
Okay, Caroline, we're going to hear from you now. Caroline is a lawyer and a psychologist and a public speaker. We'll hear from Caroline soon.
Just get something out my bag?
No, sorry, please. Just I'll get it for you.
Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear
Caroline, 1 minute, Caroline. Clarice, you can log out and log back in. I am going to add you immediately.
Okay, let me leave the group and then see what happens.
Mike Ezuruonye is trying to connect.
Yeah.
He's trying to come in. It's not okay. Say, it's not connecting. Please try again. I said, please check again. Let me try.
Trying to connect.
Okay, you can send him a link. Where is your Zoom?
Yeah, can you send me another link?
You put it up.
Do you have to
When
sign
did I
back
put it
in?
up? No, I was. Please, guys,
Can you sign back in, Cherise?
can you sign back in, please?
Cherise?
I don't know.
Okay, please, can you go ahead, Caroline, please? Caroline.
Probably trying to.
Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, actually. I've had your story, which is very, very atrocious, first and foremost. Secondly, these things have been going on for quite a while now, to the point that the ICC is enacting a law called emotional rape. There's something called emotional rape and rape by fraud, right?
Yeah.
I've had your story, the lady in the middle. First and foremost, I'm going to deal with
Sandra. Yeah. Hi.
Sandra. There's a lot of trauma now that's gone on with you psychologically and on a psychological perspective.
Yeah, no, it's not just.
I
with
can
me,
see the emotions, the anger, and all that. Then the other lady, Princess, she's more so going through similar stuff. But both of you have also got, I also have to be answered to legally. First and foremost, you, Rose, you have a case, which is emotional rape, right?
Why are you guys calling Rose? She is Sandra.
I'm Sandra.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Sandra.
It's not Rose.
Sandra, apologies, Rose. Sandra, you've got a case in regards to emotional rape, right? Then Princess, your case, your financial case, it can be disputable because you implicated yourself willingly. You cannot go and give someone money you do not know, or someone can put money in your account you do not know. You understand? So it's willingly, right? So there is in UK, there was a crime called joint enterprise, but the law was scrapped because there is allegation and liabilities were not credible. So in regards to that, it has to be meritable in order what you're saying, because it was consensual for you. You consented with what you was doing. Rose was emotionally raped. Okay,
Sandra,
sorry, Sandra was emotionally. Sandra was emotionally raped. But not having said that, this is really serious allegations. I'm gonna start in regards to my case with Mike Ozoko.
Mike Ezuruonye.
Ozori. There was also someone who inboxed me via Facebook pretending to be like him, right?
Yeah.
And I kept on telling the gentleman, you know, video call me to know that it's you, right? And he was making romantic gestures onto me. Then I said to my, because they do study you. They do actually study who you are. They study how these young men are very good at what they do. You can literally call them psychologists, right?
Yeah.
Because they have to study the kind of caliber, the kind of character you are on social media, right? So they must have studied what I am about, okay? And then they've inboxed me and then they've started talking to me. And then I said to myself, I'm not that silly, first and foremost, to just go and entertain someone who I haven't seen across the world, right? You must have an assessment before you actually speak to someone you do not know, like Kemi said earlier on, right? So what I did, I asked him to video call me, of which he declined several times. He video called, but he was shutting his face.
Hello.
Hence why I have directly inboxed Mike, right? Because on Instagram, you can see that this account is verified.
Just hold on, Caroline. Mike, we are sending you the link right now so you could join us. We're sending you the link, please. The link. Can I get the link? We're sharing the link to you right now. Mike, just a minute. You're gonna get the link right now. Please, can you check the link? You can make a phone call. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. I was calling Charisse.
Oh, please call her to join. Okay, you can call
that's
Charisse.
what I was doing. I was telling her to join because she's gone.
Have you got it? Is that the new link? Yeah. Okay, so have you sent the new link to him? Yeah. Okay, that's the new link.
Yeah, have you joined back on? Have you joined back on because Mike's coming on?
Can you forward the link back to me, please?
She said she is waiting for the host to bring her in.
I don't know what is happening. I can't even find them. Hello? Can she try to come in again? I just hope I'm not going to have issues.
It's saying what? It's saying what?
Please wait.
Okay, just hold on. I'm going to let you in. I will let you in right now.
It says you got
I said 6. And yeah, so waiting room. Okay, just a minute. Admit all. Okay, yeah. I've admitted you.
Can you see it? Oh, there you are, Charisse.
Yeah, Charisse, you're back.
Okay,
Charisse. Beautiful.
Lovely.
Charisse is back, and I think Mike should be back with us. Mike should be here with us. Caroline, I'm going to give you 1 minute to finish, but I hope you're not going anywhere.
Okay, there you go. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, great. Okay.
Are you?
Yes, Caroline, please, in 1 minute. Thank you.
All right, so rounding up anyway, that I inboxed Mike directly and he said sorry to me, right? Because I knew that these was scammers anyway, right? So I was able to assess, right? And I also sent Rose the messages that I sent to him. I was very upset because this is character assassination, right?
Yes,
in a professional level, right? So now when you go to court, which you have a case, Sandra, but it has to be meritable. In the court of law, it has to be meritable. Where you say you've got video evidence, I'm writing a book. My second book is on digital identity, right? And I've got to a chapter where I've done so much research in terms of digital theft, digital identity scammers and whatnot. But if you prove that there is video evidence, you and him talking, right? You have merit. They can find that out easily. The system has gone so deep on a different level in terms of social media to the point that they've got social media laws. Hence why when you guys say that you're going to share the picture, I said, no. If it's a private conversation that you had between him and you, you're not allowed to do that. You can be actually put in the court of law for character assassination. But if he's posted his pictures publicly, that's fine. because those are public conversations. But if they're not public and they're private between you and him, right, you will definitely be basically investigated upon if he reports you. Okay, right. I'm not saying that Mike, you didn't speak to Mike, but what I'm saying to you is the fact, yes, it has to be provable and meritable for you to do so. You've got conversation, you've got receipts, whatnot. You know how the investigations goes. Now, in regards to Christina, the other lady? Charisse, it seems to me that you are an adult who consented to what you was going to do. Right?
I'm sorry.
And
say that again.
For me, it seems to me that there is some form of agreement that you made with the guy, although there was some manipulation, but you consented to it. You understand? So
I'm
there is
not understanding what you're saying.
emotional
I'm not understanding what you're
online.
saying.
So that's it. We'll like to hear from Mike.
Hold on just a minute. Caroline, I think Clarice wants you to say what you said because she wanted some clarification.
Clarice, what I'm saying is, when this person inboxed you on Facebook, who's a total stranger?
No, he never inboxed me on Facebook. He never came to me in any capacity that the way he came to other women.
He did inbox you on Facebook. You sent me.
No. It wasn't Facebook for me. It was Instagram.
Right.
It was these are social media outlets. You didn't know him from the beginning. This is where the court will exactly, Therese. This is where the court will say you initiated conversation with a total stranger on social media without assessing how meritable the character is. You understand? So then it became consensual between you and him. So he lured you in. Right, this is where they will say, okay, let's see the gravity of the story, whether the man lured her in. So he emotionally manipulated you to a certain extent, maybe, but then having said that, it was consensual.
No, what he did, because he told me in the very beginning that he had reached out to me on WhatsApp, and he said I turned him down, and that I did not.
How did he get your WhatsApp? How did he get your WhatsApp number?
No. He came. There's too much noise in the background, guys.
Sorry, can we?
But you met him on Instagram, right?
I met him on Instagram, but the very initial. Okay, it's something in the background going on.
Just hold on.
But the very initial meeting was he reached out to me on WhatsApp, and I never.
How did he get your WhatsApp number?
It's not private. He came to me on WhatsApp, but I declined him, and I never talked to him anymore. And so the next time he came to me, I do apologize. Yeah, the next time he did come to me was on Facebook, and he said, "You turned me down. You did not want to talk to me." And I said, "I'm still turning you down." What he did then is, because he had my number, he called me personally, not on social. Wait. Not on social media at all, Sandra. Remember, I told you he called me personally on the telephone itself. Our conversations when we started out was always on the phone, never on social media.
So then, okay, we understand that. So then afterwards, why did you consent to speaking to him before, when you kept on declining him? What made you guarantee that this is a total stranger, that this is someone I can talk to and entertain and also do financial transaction with? Because what happens is, it's really rare to find someone that you're going to do financial transactions with. Your story to me is a bit, I'm not disregarding it, but there's a question mark.
The financial transactions never came immediately. Of course, what you do is you build up a rapport with that person. You make that person comfortable. You make that person trust you. You make that person believe in you. So once he started talking to me, because like I said, he called me on my telephone from his phone number every day, a United States number.
How did he get your number? That's what I was asking him.
Because I guess he got it from WhatsApp. My number's not private. My number's not private on WhatsApp.
Your number is on social media. Your
it was at that time.
It
was at that time. That number no longer exists.
Right.
But
so
at that time,
self-neglect, right? You willingly gave out information to the public.
No, I didn't. No, No, what Facebook asks is when you enter a Facebook account and they ask for your profile, they ask for your email address, they ask
Yeah,
for
of
your
course,
location,
but you
and
don't
they
have to
ask for your
consent to that.
phone number. Well,
Yeah,
okay,
it's not
ladies,
mandatory.
okay, well, let me explain this to you. Mike Ezuruonye was someone I never knew, never heard of. So it wasn't like I was anxious to meet a celebrity because, like I said, in the profession that I was dealing in, I meet celebrities on a day-to-day basis. So I wasn't starstruck by this man coming to me. But this man got my number off of WhatsApp. He started talking to me. And then, like I said, with me, he didn't talk to me on social media. He decided he wanted to talk to me one-on-one.
Hold on a
I
minute.
have the exact phone number that
Sharice,
he used to call me on day to day.
Sharice, you sent me with the receipts that you sent me with that Mike. Remember, you sent me some receipts.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
also sent me on. It's got here Instagrammer. He contacted you on Instagrammer, and you sent me what he's saying to you. You have a nice and interesting profile. You look beautiful and wonderful in your lovely photos. Did Mike send you these? Because you sent this to me.
Those supposedly were from his real page, his Mike Ezu account. Ezu account, yes.
It's got Instagrammer at the top. It hasn't got Mike Ezu.
No. It's old now, Sandra. When I got it, his picture was up there.
Okay, Sharice, what I want to say to you is this, okay? Now, what it seems to be, because there's more to the story, it seems to me. So what's happening is that Mike, somehow, if it's Mike, he engaged you you've met him personally, you said, right?
Yes.
All right, so he's managed to engage you to do financial transactions with you, right? Now, what I want to ask you, did you ask for a second opinion? Did you ask for a second opinion?
The wire transfers?
Yeah, the
wire transfers?
Yeah, wire transfers.
No, he used to send to me daily. He would say, I would like for you to transfer some money for me. He would give me the person's name, that person's address, that person's phone number, and to what account to send it to. So
all
what
right,
I was
now
doing
for
was,
you, sorry to cut you, Cerise, because for you as a person, because when you're in court, they're going to ask you these things. If you're going to court, they will ask you, as a grown-ass woman, why would you then do transactions with people you do not know?
Yeah.
Total stranger.
No, it was all under Mike Ezuruonye though. Because all the money was going to him.
To other persons.
Well, he gave me the name to send it to.
He gave you the, so was that his name or was it someone else's name?
He would give me the names to send the money to.
Yeah, but what name was these? What name were these?
It's several names.
Okay, so there you go. There you go. That in itself puts questions on your character.
Really? Why? But the money was going to him.
Your character, because what's happened is I cannot come out on Instagram, whether I'm a celebrity or not, right? As a man, and come approach you. You never met me before, and say to you, you don't know me, and say to you, start sending this money to this person and that person and this person, that person. I do not know.
But I'm not the only one.
I'm not the only one. Accountability, you as a grown woman, you have to have accountability to say that, you know what? I do not know these people, therefore I will not transactions. There will be no transactions in his name until you prove identity. So you yourself, you're entangled in an identity.
Okay, well then let me. Okay, well then I can tell you someone that I actually saw. Ask him about his friend Justice. I saw Justice where we video chatted.
We're not moving on to
No. Okay, but all these names could be confirmed because all this money was going to supposedly Mike.
We have with us Frederick Lonertz, Nollywood Frederick Lonertz, who is one of the actors that has been accused, and he has recently been to the EFCC's office to confront someone who says who claimed he actually duped. And of course, Mike Ezuruonye has also joined us. So can we hear from Mike
first? Yeah.
Wait, I beg that you come.
Mike Ezuruonye. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm right here. Yeah.
Okay, you just left. You still see the makeup in your face.
Yeah, sorry. I'm on movie location. I just got to run to the car for about 3 minutes.
Yes.
Right now, yeah, you can see the makeup on my face. So yeah.
Yes. And we appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
Okay. Very well. Please, you
Yeah,
gotta make it real.
Mike, sorry, I need you to speak with Mike. Frederick
Okay.
is here with us, but I need you to speak.
Nice of you.
Yeah. Yes, I need Sandra to speak with us. No, just hold on. Just speak to him.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, Sandra, finally I meet you face to face. I
Yeah,
talk to you face to face. Yeah. Good.
Finally.
Very
Right,
well. Yeah.
Right.
You
You're
guys
saying
ever see
you
me?
don't know
I
me.
don't understand how this
You're
thing
saying
works.
you don't know Rachel, even though Rachel's recorded your voice with you scamming, bullies scamming her. We've had 5 or 6 of your friends confirm that the voice notes that are out there are you. It's you. Okay, so you're saying you don't know anyone. You insulted people, a lot of women the other day, victims that have been scammed. You called them old women. That's an insult.
No, I want you to address.
Rachel, please, what did you call yourself? Sandra or whatever.
So you're
Hey,
saying
I will not take you insulting me.
Guys,
Please, I'm gonna keep quiet and be civil because what you're saying right now is you're accusing me. Okay?
Yeah.
You're basically accusing me for what I don't know. It is very unfortunate that you don't live in this part of the world. You don't understand what we go through as people in the know. You don't even understand what the basic Nigerian understands with regards to cyber scam and how far it has eaten up in the youths of our country. Now,
right.
I have been able, hold on, please. It is very unfortunate that I have never ever said that I do not know you. How do I know you? I know you by way of you have been stalking me for over 4 years.
Stalking you.
That's how I came across. Yes, you have been stalking me for over 4 years. And everything I say here is before myself, my children, my life. You stalked me 4 years ago, over 4 years ago. I don't know how you got my number.
I stalked
You called me.
You said you
Hold on. You called my phone. Hold on. You called my phone. Hold on.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
On a certain day, and then I did what? You told me everything about cyber scam. First of all, you came online, and I wrote an episode to you, Sandra Seaton, a whole episode on how this is done, how these boys take away my voice and then use other mutes. What I did that. Please don't lie. No. I did that over 4 years ago.
I don't lie.
Hold on.
I don't lie.
Hold on. You, Sandra Seaton, you did that. Now, you, again, later on, peradventure, you didn't listen, and then all of a sudden, you went on a rampage trying to bring me down everywhere I go. Anybody I know, even if I celebrate somebody on his birthday, you or her birthday, you go and you form a cult. That's how I knew who you were, really, that you were the same person. Now, some of the victims of this cyber scam that I have even helped,
How many of you helped?
They are dead today. Hold on, please.
Just hold on, let him finish.
I'm in a hurry, please. Hold on. I have helped to even catch some people, okay? Some of them, one of them, for which, has even, I don't even know how she did it. She later knew that I wasn't the person, and she called you and told you Mike is not this person. One of them is somebody who even said that she was my PA. But the truth of the matter is that she was never my PA.
Oh, so hold on, you don't know her.
Oh my God.
I never said I don't know her.
You don't know her.
I never said that. I'm giving you information, please. Have I told you I don't know her? This is the first time I'm meeting up with you live in this world.
Yeah.
Okay? I really have to rush this. That's why I beg. So, now this person came to you, found your office, for which I don't know how. And she told me, okay, I found where she is, and I told her, this is not Mike, you gotta stop. And I know other people who have called you.
Are you telling me you don't know her? Are you telling me you do not know her?
I said, I know her. Hold on. I said, how did I know her? I knew her because she was scammed. She was scammed. She was made to wait at the airport for me. That's how I knew this lady. Let me tell you how I knew her. She was made to wait at the airport in Heathrow for me for over 4 hours with her children, believing that I was coming in with my own son. That's how I met this lady. This lady was coerced by you, thinking that I was a scammer. She did her due diligence. She later found out hold on, please. Hold on. She later found out I wasn't the one, and she took up my fight. She took up my fight. And let me let you know today, that same lady is the person that even showed me Croydon police station that we went to make a report.
Yeah. And you know
made a report. Yes.
Let him talk.
I made a report. Yes. And then at Croydon, that was 2 years ago, the lady who made the report said that she was going to make a call to you, who took in our report, said she was going to make a call to you. I was made to understand that that call was made to you. You said it was a fake report.
I have
been gathering.
I've recorded her.
Excuse me?
I've recorded the woman.
What did you say?
I recorded the woman.
Good. Now, the sad part is this, okay? I went also to solicitors. Excuse me. I beg. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I went to solicitors. In the UK to write you also about that same time, saying you are one person harassing me.
What, you're
now? Why did I continue the case? Hold on. Why did I continue the case with you, which I haven't finished, by the way? Because every single thing you're doing online, we are getting everything, plus everything you've done on YouTube.
Good, because I've got loads of victims. Good.
Plus all the interviews you've made on YouTube saying I have everything, and because I don't know why. Hold on. I don't know why I have it. So now, what have I done? I sent it to you. They called you. They told you to stop. There was a reply in real and true terms. What happened? I didn't come to London throughout. I didn't come back to London. Why? Because I had a project in South Africa for a long time. And that's why I didn't come back to London to continue that case with you. I don't know you. I have never met you. You have so accused me. You have tried to shatter my name. You have called even people, bloggers, to write nonsense about me. You have brought up Photoshop pictures, nude pictures, nude Photoshop pictures. Even I make bold to say that the last video I posted online about this cyber scam thing was from your page.
Yes, it was.
From your page. Yes, from that your queens, whatever. I was made to understand it was even
Queen of.
Let him finish, Sandra. Let him finish.
Yeah.
Let him finish.
I was made to understand that it was you who has made this cult of whatever talking about my very self. It's very unfortunate. You know why I'm doing this? It is one thing you must know is this. I have built a career to a certain level. I want to know how much is it. Even by the grace of God, I'm not one person who boasts, but by the grace of God, I don't even get paid in thousands from my currency here. I'm not even going to go there. Why would I scam? Hold on. Why would I scam you? If I do crime, I will be caught. I am too popular to do this kind of cheap crime. Because if you go online, why will I have the time to open over 200 Mike Ezuruonye profile? Why would I have over 300? Now, I have even gone as far as going to Toronto, Facebook in Toronto, Canada, which I once lived. And I went there and I made the case. It was when I made a case about this cyber crime and all of this. That was when they verified my account. I said, please, can I be the only Mike Ezuruonye? And they said this. They said, no, it is not possible because peradventure there might be another Mike Ezuruonye somewhere. And that was why I don't have the same Mike Ezuruonye there. Now, my sadness is this. Because of how do I know you again? Because you have touched I don't know what it is you have with me. You have gone everywhere.
What
and
I
have countered every single thing.
What?
The Inspector General of Police of Nigeria, they are aware of what is going on. I've written petitions upon petitions. The EFCC has jailed people in my... I beg, please, I beg of you, I beg you. The EFCC has caught people...
Rose, can I say something?
No, I want to let you in. Sorry, give us 2 minutes. Mike has to run. That's why, yeah.
Okay.
So it's why this thing is really hurting me is because if you had been to Nigeria before, you will understand what these boys are doing, how they do this. I have brought out fake ID cards that they've used. I have brought out what's it called? Fake ID cards, fake passports.
You sent us some of those copies. We have them.
Videos,
Yes.
I have done a lot. Right. And the EFCC, which is in charge of fraud, they know about the cases. They have why are you still on my case? It's one thing I don't understand.
About these accounts. You're not doing
no, because you are accusing me. You're accusing me and you're going too far. You're going too far. You have called corporation.
I will go far. I've saved 5 women from being blackmailed, screaming on the phone.
Hey, don't ever, please, I will not take it from you saying I've done anything. Do not, because that's an insult to me and for what I stand for and for what I have built. Listen, I don't boast, but by the grace of God, by the grace of this God, I am too comfortable to do cheap crime. How much is it that was even taken from you that I don't earn in a movie? How much is it? Listen, I'm a content provider. Don't let me talk too much.
Hold on. Hold on.
My case for 2 months. Please, okay? Even Frederick Leonard, I am aware that Fred even knows about, we are working together because we are the most used by these scammers, yeah? We're working together, and even right now as we speak, there is a lady that came in from the US. That came in from the US that she thought she was coming to see Fred.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Good. And then she came, and when this boy, because what these boys do is this, let me give you another education. What these boys do is when they are finally caught, they will now tell you, oh, we work for the guy, but we're now quarreling with this person. We're quarreling with the actor or the musician. So right now, please, I need compassion. Let me give you compassion. And maybe we can travel out together or whatever. You can bring me to the States or the UK or whatsoever. And some women, let me tell you, in case you don't know, it's bad publicity for my country, but I just have to say this. There have been cases of women who have been deceived this way. They've come to Nigeria, kidnapped. Some of these boys act like our personal assistants, okay? They come, they tell you, for example, Michael sent you or Frederick sent you, and they'll take you away, take you to somewhere far from Lagos where we live to, because you notice most of the address for people who are Nigerians here, you will notice if you look at most of the evidence these women bring, most of these things come from Benin. I'm sorry to say this, but most of this comes from Benin and of course Delta State. They have kidnapped some women, they have even killed some women out of this. This has been in the news in Nigeria out of this cyber scam thing. But you don't know this, but every time you keep trying to put a nail on my head. I don't know you. I have never met you before. You called me for over 4 years. Over 4 years.
Let me tell you something.
Sandra Seaton is in my head. I know that.
No, Sandra. Mike, just 1 minute if I can stop in here. Sandra, he said you've taken it upon yourself as a project to try to bring down this man. Yes. You understand? And then the man is there speaking passionately to you and letting you know he is not the person. And there are several fakes and he's talking to you face to face. Don't you think that you should consider like he's just like not be the person, and that people
and
use.
Not only that, I got a message from a scammer, meaning Mike, but then I inboxed Mike, and Mike said, "Thank you, sister, for telling them all." So, like, Sandra, your story is nonsense right now. I don't believe what you're saying.
Listen. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, because I inboxed Mike, and Mike said, "Thank you for telling them all."
Don't say my
story. So why would he then? I don't get it.
Can I?
I took off Mike in the bed.
I see. I beg. I think I beg.
There could be someone that looks like him.
I beg.
But seriously, how much does it cost to
excuse me, ladies. Oh my God, ladies, may I ask a question?
Kemi, I didn't hear you. Kemi, I'm going to call back on you. Just give me 1 minute, please.
Okay.
We're going to hear from you. Mike is taking this time out from set. It's a very, it's a big budget project. Let me, Mike, do you know Charisse?
Charisse? Do you know Charisse?
What?
Charisse.
Do you know Charisse?
Frederick, we're coming back to you. We're coming to you. So, Mike, do you know Charisse?
Charisse Miles.
Frederick, we're going to speak to you.
I'm not saying Frederick. I said Michael.
You said Mike. Mike, do you want to speak with Charisse?
Yes. Who is Charisse, please?
Oh, no, you don't know.
That's Frederick that I'm looking at.
Yes, Frederick Lohnert. These guys are popular.
Frederick, you don't hear? I don't know.
Come on, Charisse, speak up because you just
Yeah,
come
Mike,
up with financial allegations. Chris, you need to speak up now, though.
Excuse me, we can't all speak at one time. Can I speak to Mike?
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Okay, are you there? Mike, do you not know me?
I'm right here.
Do you not know me?
I don't know you, man.
You do not know me.
I don't know you.
You've never met me. You've never met me.
I've never met you.
You see?
I've never met you.
You've never met me.
You're a liar.
Have I met you before, ma'am? I've never met you.
Yes. I would not. Okay, listen, excuse me. Let me finish, please. Please. Guys, please let me finish. Mike, I don't know you from a can of paint. I've never heard of you. So I have no reason to lie to you. I have no reason to stalk you. I don't know who you are. The only reason why I know you is because we met in the United States.
Jesus
How?
Christ.
Where?
Where? How? I beg. Where?
I live in Washington. Well, at that time, I was living in Washington, D.C.
And
Do you know? Excuse me. Do you not only know of someone also by the young lady of Verna Lee that did your transactions for you as well as I did of wire transfers? Have we not met
me in the U.S.?
Yes, I did.
Me and you have stayed together. If I stayed with you, let me just go and die now. I've met with you.
When you say you meet somebody, Mike,
can you imagine?
When you say you meet somebody, you tell me. When you say you meet somebody, you tell me
please bring
where we met.
Are you serious?
In the physical, you tell me the train station or the supermarket where we met. Please, that's how you tell me you met somebody.
Tell me where we met.
We met in Washington, D.C. I was at you supposedly stayed around a hotel at the Thomas Circle in downtown Washington, D.C. by my job. Because I work for the federal government.
Which date? What was the occasion?
This was.
At what address? At what time of the day? Where did you meet him?
Supposedly he was in the United States for a week. I don't know why he was there, but he came there.
Where is our
and
now?
Excuse me.
I don't bet.
No, Mike.
No, bet, you woman, you better stop lying. What do you mean I've met you? What are you high?
If you met somebody, tell me you met me at Walmart. At 12 noon,
we met at Walmart. We met at this train station. This is the time of the date. This was the occasion.
Exactly.
How did you get to me?
Like this?
Who introduced you to him? What was the occasion? What led to your meeting? These are the details we need to know.
Bro, you see why I say this nonsense is pointless?
Not just that.
I understand.
When you say you met somebody, you cannot tell me where we met.
Charisse, wait a minute. Charisse, please, can you
Rose, when I came to London in August, Rose, sorry, excuse me, Mike, sorry guys. I was in London in August and I met with Rose. And I took pictures with Rose. Rose, can you please tell them where I met you, the name of the eatery where you and I had lunch? That is how you meet people. You have your facts.
Yeah, exactly.
So where's your picture now? Show your picture. Show your evidence.
Sorry, Mike. If you remember, before Mike came on, Charisse, I asked you, did you guys snap a
picture? I heard that.
When you met? Was that something to tie you guys together? You know, I asked that question.
Come again. I didn't hear you, please. Come again.
I wasn't speaking to you. Mike, I wasn't speaking to you.
We just want clerics to give specifications. That's all.
I don't have nothing to say. She has no specification.
I do have something to say, but you guys aren't letting me say anything because everybody's talking over me.
Okay. Because you had your chance. You had your chance to say something and you couldn't say anything.
Excuse me.
If you met someone, say, I met the person at JFK at 12 noon, and you took a picture. What the fuck?
Express herself.
Okay,
nobody should have the time to express herself. And she was talking without facts. If you have facts, you put facts on the table. Stop wasting our time, man.
Excuse me. First of all, Mr. Leonard, you and I are not in the top. Excuse me. First,
this is pointless.
My God, if you guys excuse me, you will not overtalk me. I am speaking. So let me no, you cannot. Let me speak. I have let
me hear Clarice. Yes, Clarice.
Okay.
Okay,
please. Okay, please. This is what was told to me at the time of you supposedly being in Washington, D.C., which was in supposedly, I believe, the middle of 2018, that you were at a hotel in Thomas Circle. No, we never saw each other at that time, but you told me you, okay, I've lost everybody, but you told me you were, okay, but you told me you were in Washington, D.C. The transaction supposedly that you and I started, which was of March 2018, and you called me from a phone number, which was a phone number from Wilmington, Delaware. You and I always talk. That's how we always, you never talk to me on social media. You always talk to me on my phone. Okay, I'm just telling you what happened, sir. You always
so
talk
all of
to
a
me.
sudden,
You
I didn't
always
meet you.
talk
Now
to
you
me.
accept I didn't meet you. Wait, all of a sudden, now you accept I didn't meet you. That's number one. Now let me educate you.
No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't. No. I said that one time.
You say you've not met me.
No,
Hold on.
No, you didn't let me finish.
You've not met me face to face.
No,
now let me tell you something. You don't know.
me.
I'm going to work. I got work to do. I got to wake up for my next
Okay, wait.
Okay, listen. Let me educate you on this.
You say that. Please.
Can I educate this woman on something? Okay,
you have not caught me on anything because there's a gentleman that came to me.
I have dealt with the EFCC enough to know certain things about cybercrime. Let me tell you something you don't know. These boys, they know how to, they follow us. We are known people. Let me not use the word celebrities. Wherever we go, whatever shows we have, these boys know where we are at certain points in time. So they will give you a detail of wherever we are at any point in time. If we are abroad, if I'm having a show in the US, in Maryland, Delaware, or Houston, they know. That's number one. Number two, they can call you via computer. They generate numbers, American numbers, Australian numbers from here in Nigeria, and they will call you, and that number will read in Nigeria, an American number. So let me tell you, these are things you don't know. These boys are operating by this day. You don't know these things. I have taught people, I have dealt people in this respect. So I'm very unfortunate you don't know. There are people who have been made to even make tattoos of my name, my son's name. This have scarred women abroad, and I come out because I have compassion. There are some of my colleagues who will never talk to you people because they don't care. Myself and I make both Fred, we have compassion. That is why we are out here, and we have been singing this for years.
You got
but it's unfortunate because you guys are not aware or in the know how this boy operate. I'm sorry, Fred. I beg, take over. I gotta go, people. I'm sorry.
Mike, go and shoot. Don't worry, I'll take it from here.
I gotta go. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I gotta go.
Hello. He has to go. He has to go. Frederick, let's hear from you, please.
I don't even want to start on that one.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, supposedly I met Frederick on Skype.
Clarice said she met with you.
No, supposedly I used to talk to Frederick on Skype.
Can I have
but I don't believe that.
Can I
sure.
Can I
sure.
talk? Hi guys. Good evening. My name is Frederick. I'm an actor, a movie producer, and
we can hear you, Frederick. Please, can everyone mute?
I'm here, not me.
I can hear you and I can see you waving, yes.
Rose, can you hear me?
Yes, very well.
All right. Did you hear me from the start, or should I repeat myself?
Yeah, we heard you. We heard your introduction.
All right. So I'm here because I have a lot of respect for Rose. Rose is a personal friend and a family friend.